what is pound for pound? I see some guys arguing on Twitter about it. Chris Minix and other writers talking about what pound for pound mean when you creating a pound for pound top 10 boxing list. It's your boy CJ Goodfella back with Goodfella Sports TV, dropping some knowledge real quick. Make sure you check us out on social media. We on Twitter and Facebook. Got the Facebook group. All those links in the description as well. And you talking about pound for pound. People talking about, oh, you should have to move up multiple weight classes to be pound for pound. And if you ain't ever moved up a weight class, you can't be pound for pound. And let me tell you this, man. The pound for pound list, you know, I guess all these great sports writers that claim to be boxing fans, that claim to be boxing aficionados and stuff of that nature. Let me tell you guys, you know, from my point of view and what I know, why the pound for pound list was created, all right? The pound for pound list was created for lighter weight classes, okay? It wasn't created because guys continue to move up in weight and people say, oh, pound for pound. No, the pound for pound list was created for the smaller fighters to get recognition versus the heavyweights. That's what it was about. It was about every weight class below heavyweight getting the recognition, because the heavyweights, believe it or not, at one point was so dominant in the sport of boxing, really no other weight classes really mattered, you know, and that's real spit. So that's what it's about. That's why you don't rank heavyweights in the pound for pound list, because the heavyweights are great just for being heavyweights. At least that's what it used to be like for, you know, Muhammad Ali and Joe Louis and Joe Frazier back in the golden days of or the golden era of boxing. That's what it used to be about, you know. And now, you know, people say putting heavyweights in a pound for pound list, and I had to learn this myself. You know, now people say, why? You know, AJ is ranked this pound for pound, or this guy Wilder's ranked this. No, heavyweights, you don't rank them pound for pound, because heavyweights are great off their own merit, all right? Off their own muscle. They're heavyweights. You know, they supposed to be recognized more than any other weight class. So pound for pound, when you doing the list, pound for pound is about ranking every fighter that's under heavyweight, all right? That's what it's about, ranking them on their greatness. You know, how good are they pound for pound? Just like you say how strong somebody is pound for pound. Same thing in boxing. It's about it ain't about how much weight you can lift. It's about how much weight you can lift equivalent to your weight class. So how good are you in the overall scheme of boxing? Seriously. So when you're going around ranking when you're going around ranking fighters pound for pound, it's not based on, oh, if you didn't move up, you can't be this great. Horseshit. Horseshit. Pound for pound is just ranking all the weight classes, the lower weight classes, and the weight classes below heavyweight, so they can get the recognition, so the smaller men can get recognition, because people didn't care about the smaller fighter at one point in time. It was so much about the heavyweights. That's what pound for pound is. So, oh, because he didn't move this up, he didn't move up, or he didn't move down, they ain't got shit to do with it. Sometimes that's just your natural weight. That's where you fight at. Sometimes guys can't put on that much weight, or guys can't lose this much weight. Just because you didn't move up, you know, weight class don't mean nothing. Because if these dudes took the catch weight classes out, the super featherweights, the junior welterweights, the junior middleweights, the super middleweight out, you know, if dudes fought at their natural weight class, you wouldn't have to worry about moving. These dudes saying they moved up all these weight classes. Just because you moved up multiple weight classes, you fought so below your natural fighting weight, that don't make you no greater than nobody else. Ultimately, when you fight at your true fighting weight, it's gonna show how good you are. Adrian Broner, when he got to 147, it showed that he had limitations. He wasn't that good of a fighter. He used to rehydrate and gain all this weight after the weigh-in. He had a physical advantage over a lot of guys at 130 and 135. And when that physical advantage erased, he became an ordinary fighter, an average fighter, just above average fighter, if you want to say that. Okay? So pound for pound is just ranking all the smaller guys. That's what it is, to be honest. Everything besides heavyweight, or if you want to say everything besides heavyweight and cruiserweight, I say everything besides heavyweight is ranking them to get a true recognition and tell about their true greatness. That's it. All this, you got to move up, move down, that's bullshit to try to take away achievements, or trying to take away from other fighters, and trying to put their favorite fighter up and trying to put their favorite fighter down. They ain't got nothing to do with pound for pound. They ain't got nothing to do with it. And don't let nobody else tell you nothing else. Pound for pound is to give the smaller fighter recognition. Everything but a heavyweight, you rank them to show how great they are. You don't rank heavyweights because heavyweight is a glory division. It's the premier division in boxing. At least it used to be. Now, the criteria for pound, I've done videos on that before. But I reiterate it, just in case people ain't seen them videos. Once again, it ain't about how many weight classes you moved up. It got shit to do with it. Or how many weight classes you moved down. You know what I'm saying? Nothing to do with it. It's about your resume, your eye test, looking at the skill level, and that's it. Your resume and your skill level and your accomplishments at your weight class. How many title defenses you got? How many did you unify? Did you become undisputed? Was you the lineal champ? All that stuff. Oh, do you got the skills to pay the bills? Are you proven? All that other stuff. Oh, you moved up. That's cute. You want to take that into account. Oh, he moved up this many weight classes. It's always taking account that a lot of them dudes could have fought at that weight class. If it wasn't for all these supers and juniors and all that stuff, a lot of them dudes have already been there. People make this pound for pound shit more complicated than it gotta be. Who got the clout? Who got the resume? Who names on your resume? Did you get it? Was you the lineal title holder? Are you the best at your weight class? You got the skills. Your eye test look good. You want to go off the eye test, but you can't solely go off the eye test. They gotta fought somebody. They gotta have fought other title holders. Was they the lineal champ? All that stuff matter. All that stuff matters. So all that other bullshit. Oh, you gotta move up this time, and you ain't moved up this, or Mikey moved up 4 or 5 times. Let me tell you this, man. In actuality, man, you take an old school. Mikey turned pro at 132 pounds. Use him as an example. He should have moved up to lightweight because it shouldn't have been no super. It shouldn't be no super featherweight, even though he started at 126. And it ain't no junior welterweight. So them 2 weight classes shouldn't existed. So he should have went from 35 to 47 to keep it a buck. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, it don't matter if you moved up or moved down. Who did you beat? Because you can have guys like Manny Pacquiao run through divisions and not even fight the lineal champion or the lineal title holder, the guy. Oh, he went through 7 weight or 8 weight classes, 3, 4, 5 weight classes. But hold on. He didn't fight the lineal title holder in the majority of them. So he was just a title holder. He wasn't the champion. He wasn't that guy. He didn't beat that guy. Even if you passing through, did you beat that guy? The resume is the most important thing about the pound for pound list. Who did you beat? A lot of guys putting Triple G up there. His whole career, he did not beat nobody. Danny Jacobs never held a real world title to that point. Kell Brook was a welterweight. And you got the audacity to tell me a welterweight is the best fighter on your resume and you've been pro for how long? You 34, 33 years old? No. No, you and Bernard Hopkins are not the same. All right? Let's keep it real. That's what the pound for pound is about, man. It ain't about none of that other shit. It's about everything below heavyweight getting recognition in this sport of boxing. How do you rank him? Resume. Who did he beat? A little bit of the skill, the eye test, and that's it. Resume is the biggest thing about pound for pound. If I don't know the guys that you beat, how can you beat pound for pound? You don't have no popularity. That's another thing about pound for pound. It's a popularity contest. Just because you beat 1,000 motherfuckers in Nicaragua or you beat 1,000 people in the Philippines, we ain't seeing you. We don't know how good them dudes is. You got to be able to make moves and have big fights and have meaningful fights in the public eye. It's a popularity list too. If you ain't popular, I ain't ranking no guy I ain't never seen before. Then you come over here and you see him get whooped on by a guy from Thailand. You see them, they come from UK, claim me pound for pound, come to America and get whooped by one of the average fighters over here, man. Like I say, man, they trying to always change the meaning of something in boxing to take away from the fighters on the coincidental list. They trying to turn the meaning of pound for pound to tell you how good this fighter is and this guy moved this way and this guy didn't fight that guy. Forget all that. Remember, anytime the main people, the men, these Mexican fighters, these white fight fans, these UK fight fans, always trying to change the meaning of something. That's what the meaning of pound for pound is. All right? They trying to turn the meaning and prop their fighters up. Good for the Sports TV. Don't forget we on Facebook and Twitter. Y'all know what the business is. Want to make a donation? That link in the description as well. We got